Hi Scorpio, how are you? How's it going? I'm Eriu and welcome to Eriu Tarot Readings. And as always, my lovelies, you are very welcome to this reading here today with me. I'm so happy to be back doing these. First of all, to my subscribers, thank you so much for your patience. I really appreciate it. I had to do a lot of soul searching there for a while. And I did, and I feel so much better because of it. I think as well because we're in January. Fresh new start, you know, January 2018. Also, Happy New Year to you all. I hope you had a beautiful one. To my new subscribers, you're very welcome here today. As always, this is a tucha, this is a tribe, and we take care of each other here. And that's why I do this, to make sure that you guys have some guidance in your life. If it resonates with you, great. If it doesn't, that's okay too. Also remember that these readings, because they're so general, won't always resonate with you. They just won't. It's not a personal reading, you know, so it's not always going to make sense. Or not everything will apply so take from it what you will, and then just roll with the rest of it. Do check out your moon and your rising sign as well. If you want a little bit more clarity, I do that. I look at other amazing YouTube tarot readers and I look at what they're doing with my rising sign. I'm like, right on, or whatever. It's cool. So Scorpio, I hope you are so well. Beautiful Scorpios. I have to apologise as well. I have a bit of a sore throat, so I have a sweet in my mouth. And I know it's kind of like that thing where it's like somebody's chewing gum while you're on the phone to them. It's just that noisy, toothy, sucky noise, you know. I'm really sorry, but my voice was going to go and I was like, nope, I need to get Scorpio done. And this is going to happen now. So here we are. So this is your January 2018 reading. We're going to cover your career, your finances, family and friends, and love for singles and love for couples. It's going to be a little bit of a long video, but sure, look, as I say, take from it what you will, alright? And if you haven't already done so, grab a cup of tea, grab a cup of coffee, whatever your pleasure. Kind of sit back and chill, because it wasn't a coincidence that you came across this video. Interesting. You're here for a reason. So let's have a dialogue, yeah? Let's have a little bit of a conversation about your January. Scorpio, please. 2018. Oh, I just got this like really feel good feeling. It's great. Ooh. Okay, so one at a time. Going to traditional tarot, and then I'm going to take angel tarot here and just use these as clarifications, alright? So this is your career. How are you getting on? Just to let you know as well, career can also mean study. Either or, okay, it's fine. Just anything, I guess, that you're kind of developing yourself in on an everyday scale, and maybe educationally as well. Progression, yeah? The cards are huge. Right, there we are. That's us. Two cards. Lovely. Alright. Let's see what's going on for Scorpio career 2018, January. Alright, Scorpio. So, some of you may have gone into a new position. Some of you may have gone in a completely new industry. Some of you may have been starting again. You have the Three of Pentacles here. Pentacle energy here is Virgo, Taurus and Capricorn energy. It's very grounded, it's very earthly. I like to see this in career. Pisces also got a pentacle card and I was delighted with that. Because obviously you guys are water signs. More so Pisces. Pisces has a very dreamy, like fluid, healing water energy. Like all the water signs do. But Pisces to me is just that little bit kind of in the fantasy world, in the dreamlike world, within the clouds a little bit, yeah? Whereas I know Scorpios, you're a lot more grounded. You know, you got to get things done. And you'd prefer to not look at things with kind of that soft lens, right? So Three of Pentacles is about building. It's not, you haven't gone from scratch. You've already begun this, whatever this is. So if you're venturing into studies, or you're still studying, or as I said, you have a new career coming about, or some of you may be going into business. This is about business as well. This could be a new venture for you in that regard. Maybe some of you are going a bit independent with regards to a new career and you're like, you know what? I've always wanted to do this particular thing. It's now or never, I'm going to do it. And you're all like, 2018? That's my year, that is. I'm going to make sure 2018 works for me. And beautiful Scorpio. Now, what I want to say to you is, you're tipping away. This is a slow thing. This is about building a proper foundation for yourself in order to see results further down the line. This is what I want you to focus on. Your objective, your goal that is further down the line. Make realistic goals for yourself. Implement the steps together to get to those goals, and then acquire them as they come along. Next phase, phase 1, phase 2, phase 3. I want you to be very practical and methodical about how you do this. And I kind of feel like I'm preaching to the choir here, right? Because even though these are more earth-like qualities, I kind of feel like Scorpio gets it. You're like, yeah, that's what I'm doing. Like, I'm taking care of business. Like, right on, absolutely, of course you are. There may be some people around you, Scorpio, that will not fully agree about your career choice or where your career is going or what you choose to do with maybe your education. I just had to stop myself from saying bullshit there. Apologies. If you're a new subscriber, sometimes I swear, I'm just very passionate and it comes out, no harm done, right? But if you're a bit sensitive towards that, I would say maybe, sure, just keep watching the video and see if you want to keep receive on your tarot reader. Anyway, I digress. Some people around you may not fully support you, or so that you perceive that to be. There may be some people around you that will question what you're doing. You might take that up as they're questioning your judgment, your better judgment. You're like, I know what I'm doing. Why are you coming to me and asking me about this? Some people are just genuinely interested about how you're going to do this. Other people have no clue about how you're going to do this. So you're met with this kind of weird, it might feel like an opposition to you, but I don't feel like that's actually what it is. You might just be a little bit defensive about what you're doing because you're going to put your heart and soul into it, like you do with everything, and you're like, I'm 100% committed, so why you even bother me right now? Just listen to what they're saying. This might be a point for you, or a time where these people that come along with these questions, and they're like, oh, and they might even be heavily institutionalized as well, and you're not kind of like that. It might be a case that it isn't a moment for you to protect what you're building. It's actually more of a moment for you to educate someone on what you're doing, because this may be completely unknown territory to them. And if it is, rather than get, because our initial reaction, right, about things we're passionate about and we have emotional investment in, is that we kind of like want to protect it. And that may come out sometimes as aggression. We're defensive about it. My advice to you should be educate these people on it. Take a second, take a step back, go, what are they really asking me here? Actually, this is a golden opportunity for me to really tell them what I'm doing. And you could get a completely different response. That's what we're getting for career. Let's clarify. King of Earth and Page of Earth. Okay, beautiful. So, generous, professional, responsible, practical. That's our king. A successful time, confidently accept opportunities you're offered. The Midas touch. Page of Earth, scholarly, dependable, patient and successful. Good news about financial matters. Want you to do something more challenging, a new area of study. Did I not say that? Did I not say this could be a new venture for you? Okay, so this can be looked at two ways. You could particularly, it's all pentacle energy by the way, Earth here. It's pentacle energy in the Angel Tarot. So the King of Earth, this could be you in this, and I want you to kind of look at it like this, right? People that don't know or are learning, Page of Earth, right? The people that surround you, they don't fully know. They would like to know, but they don't fully know. King of Earth, you. Doesn't matter if you're male or female, we embody both energies and it fluctuates between both all the time. King of Earth can be you, turning around and educating these people on what this actually is. And you have the Midas touch at this time as well, and you can be successful in this. I kind of feel like you know this though. I think your confidence is already there anyway. You're just kind of like, King of Earth is just chilling on the throne like, I know this already, but some people may not. Now, another kind of scenario for some of you regarding your career and your study and education is that there are two people around you that can really help you out with what you're doing. Lean on this King of Earth person, someone who has that earthy like element or attributes, but may not be a Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. Doesn't matter, they don't have to be. And the same with the Page as well. I feel like this person, whoever this is, for the second scenario, is going to help you out greatly with giving you an opportunity of progression. I feel like the Page of Earth is going to work with you in order to do that. So you might have a right hand woman, do you know what right hand human, can we say that now? Right hand man or right hand woman, or whoever that will be helping you out with this venture, and lean on them as well. I think this is just a learning curve for them as it is for you, but you got this person on your side here, and I would completely work with them as well. Alternatively, a third scenario, it could be this person is helping you because you're like the Page of Earth. You're in the early stages, you're still learning what this is, how you're going to do it, but you're willing to work at it, put the graft in, let them help you. Either way, this King of Earth, let them help you. They're there for you. Page of Earth as well. All good energies, seriously. Beautiful. Now, let's take a look at your finances for January. Oh, okay. I keep hearing laughing and giggling, and I feel like, Scorpio, you had a really nice December. Like, you went out and had a good time. I keep hearing it. It's good though. Let off some steam. Okay. Now, on to clarify. Also, if you hear a little ding, which is that, it's my earrings. Apologies. Got new earrings off and on for Christmas, and I love them so much. But they kind of sound like very small wind chimes, but it's my earrings, so if you hear them, please excuse me. I didn't think they were going to come up on camera audio-wise, but apparently they are. So, enjoy. Right, two. Lovely. Thank you very much. Alright. Let's see. Finances for Scorpio for January 2018. Here we go. Oh, hey! Nice. Clarifying. Just going to turn them over. Interesting. Right. So, the main energy in this is the Sun card. So, Major Arcana, your first one so far, and hopefully one of many. This is governed by Leo. Some people say Sagittarius. For me, it's always Leo, baby. On these finances, your finances, you've actually taken the time and care, whether you really realise it or not, Scorpio, is to invest them properly. It was to plant the seeds. Now, I feel like you've already done that. Been there, done that. And what's coming up here? Rose, well, I say rose. Coming up roses, right? But sunflowers. There's been a huge growth in your finances, or will be in January. It could be because you took a chance on this new venture and career, or that your education is stopping, or not stopping, is finishing up, and you go into a job that allows you to be more financially secure. Basically, there's a lot of beautiful energy with regards to obtaining money and it gravitating towards you. Think of the sun and how everything gravitates around the sun. You are the sun, and that money is coming in to you. So there might be cases where people might be even outsourcing you, or they're asking you for your abilities in other areas of what you do. Could even just be completely different to your job. Like I'd have many jobs, and this is, to me, this is kind of like one of the things I love to do, but it's also kind of a job. So this is another way, I guess, for some people to make money, but it wouldn't be my sole one. So it's kind of that sort of thing. You've got these little side projects that are coming in. People are coming towards you. They're like, look, your expertise is needed here. And you're generating a little bit more money now. And actually, I don't even feel like it's a little bit more money. I know it's not a Pentacle card, but I want to say, like, you're doing really well in January. And I think you know it because you're like, on this horse here, the kid is naked. The kid is having a great time. It's like, woohoo! Finally, a bit of influx of money, especially after December. Maybe some of us need that. And right on, this is your energy. Beautiful. Hold on to it for January. What I'd say is, have a bit of fun with it if you want. It's your money. Do whatever you want with it. But because you don't know what the next few months are going to hold for you unless you have those different phases that you're going to invest into your career, your business as well. So hold on to it. Have a bit of fun with it, but also just be very frugal with it, yeah? So your two clarifying cards here are 4 of Water and 7 of Fire. Missing an opportunity, discontentment or boredom. Open your eyes to the possibilities. Now, 4 of Water is the 4 of Cups in traditional tarot. And this is about something being presented to you and not really... You're not like, this is not what I wanted. This is not the cup I wanted. I honestly feel here, when it says open your eyes to the possibilities, those people that are coming to you asking for your help in different areas, that they will reward you financially, stuff that you wouldn't normally go near, I'd actually say go. I would. This is saying open your eyes to the possibilities. And it's about don't miss the opportunity. It's saying missing one, but I think this is more in your power than you realise as well, because the Major Arcana and this is a minor. I think it's a case that when these opportunities present themselves to you, by all means, grab the bull by the horns. Just go for it and just see what happens. Because, well, I know what happens. I can see. You've got a really good financial setup for January. So things you wouldn't normally do, things you're like, well, I don't really want to do that, but you know, I'll try it out. Also, it's a case that you're going to do really well networking wise. Think about it that way. Even if you don't get that much money, you're creating connections that you may need further down the line and you can utilize, and even then they may have a bit more financial reward for you. Now, what's also clarifying for you for the Sun card in your finances January 2018 is the Seven of Fire. Defend your beliefs and your decisions, stand your ground, choose your battles wisely. Funnily enough, that should be, for me, a bit more of maybe a warning card, and this shouldn't be. It's flipped for me. This is a bit of a warning card for you. What I said about the people beforehand, in your career, in your education and all of that, it's important that the attitude that you take from that, you bring into your finances as well. There may be times that some of these offers that come into you, as I said, even though they're different and you're like, I wouldn't normally do it, whatever, that's up to you, that's cool. But if it's a case that they really do compromise some of your beliefs, excuse me, or how you work, or what's being asked of you is very, very, not to say not the norm, but just severely goes against your own inner grain, then I would say don't do it. Stand your ground on this. Defend your beliefs and your decisions as well. It's also kind of you. Do you know what it is, Scorpio? It's really you finding your feet. It's not about standing your ground just and using your voice. It's you're kind of gone into this new. You've gone into January slightly different from the other water signs, which is there's something changing for you. And it's not like a huge, big new phase of your life, but it's definitely coming into this transition of kind of a newer phase. And I think it's making you a little bit, like you're pretty secure in yourself, yeah? But I think it's making you feel like the earth beneath your feet moves slightly. You don't feel fully, like your legs feel strong, you feel strong, it's all good, but the ground beneath you doesn't. And I think that's creating a little bit of nerve in you when you do all of this by yourself, because this feels really singular. Yes, we have the Page of Earth, and yes, we have the King of Earth that were there to help you, but when it comes to it, it's very much you by yourself doing all this. So there may be people, as I said, that won't agree with what you're doing as well. You'll have to stand up for yourself, but I think this is more about you finding your footing in this new phase. Yeah, so looking at things when they come along, accepting them, going for it, see how they are, but at the same time choosing wisely, yeah, and choosing the right people. And that, because I said to you about networking, I think that's the case for you as well now in your finances. Even if you choose things that maybe of lesser value money wise, but it brings you other avenues that you could potentially use later on down the line, and people that you could meet again and work with. I think that will be worth it for you. Interesting finances. All good though. All good. Now let's look at your family and friends. How are you getting on with people? Oh, how are you getting on with the Cancer? Ooh, shall we? Oh, all right then. Go on then. Into clarifying, please. Nope. Sorry. All right. Now let's look at family and friends for January 2018 for Scorpio. Oh no! What's going on, lovelies? Oh, interesting. Very interesting. Right, Scorpio. Let's look at the overall energy for January for family and friends. Some of you may be, I'm actually just going to flip these back over because sometimes distract me. Some of you may be having very tumultuous and difficult family experiences or friendship experiences. I feel it's more so family, but it could be either or for you watching right now. Nine of Swords, we've got air energy, which is Libra, Aquarius and Gemini. We've got thought, communication, truth and logic. It's all coming in together. But the problem with the Nine of Swords is, even though it's a 9 and it's near to completion, it's not quite, but this particular card is quite severe. This is about being kept up late at night, not being able to sleep, your sleep patterns being broken, insomnia coming in even slightly, because you're worrying and you're overthinking about this certain scenario or people. I feel like it's more than one person. It might be one or two for some of you. I feel like there's some sort of group dynamic going on here. There's more than one for me, and that's why I'm thinking that it's a family thing that you're having an issue with. Now, it's like the words and what's being said are still ringing around your head, especially at night time. And that's when they're going to pop up. When you're not that occupied, when you need to relax, when you know you're up early in the morning, what do they come and do? They come and absolutely wreck your head. They stick themselves like these swords in your noggin and they'll just annoy you, and you repeat them over and over again. It's like that little film that you have in your head, and you think of all the things you could have said but you didn't say, because in the moment you maybe were shocked, or you're like, what is this? What am I a part of right now? Whatever this is, I actually don't feel like it's your fault, Scorpio. I don't normally point the finger anyway, but what I will say is I don't feel that you've done this. This has been put upon you by people, by a group. You're a little bit heartbroken by this. You're a little bit heartbroken. Or just really affected by it. You're like, you're a water sign, you're going to have that beautiful emotional energy. Scorpio, though, you got that harder shell, so you can take care of yourself a little bit more. But this hurt you. This hurt you. Let's look at clarifying. Okay. Interesting. 10 of War, which is 10 of Cups. A contented and rewarding family life. Your emotional and material needs are met. Trustworthy relationships. And you've got the 10, which is the Wheel, Archangel Michael. A time of positive change. A situation suddenly moves forward. Fortune is on your side. This will kind of it's interesting to me because it's very contrasting to how you feel about this. I feel like this will go two ways, right? 10 of War. This is how the family are feeling, and this is how you're feeling actually about it. So everyone else feels like there's content, they're all happy, everything's all good, they've got a strong supportive family network. And maybe some of you feel like you're a bit of the black sheep of the family. See, we actually have the 10, we have 10 of Water here, but look at this one. That's like mer boy, I want to say. Everyone else and everything else is down here, but this person doesn't feel like they're fully connected to it. And that's kind of how I feel about you. You're like, I don't, and literally like a fish out of water. You're like, I don't feel that way. Like, stuff is going on in the family. Also, can I just say, this 10 of Water feels a bit fake to me. I feel like this is the keeping up with the Joneses and trying to save face for a few things. And you're like, you're the realist that comes in and goes, what are you talking about? We are fractured. Like, we need to fix things. And they're like, no, everything's fine. Put a smile on it. It doesn't feel real enough to me. What I want to do is clarify with one of the tarot, because this is all obviously for only some of you and your family and friends, but I feel family completely here, and that card is saying family. Something's going on for Scorpio, and I want to make sure you're okay. Is this you? No. That's you. Okay. Right. What is this facade here? Well, 10 of Swords comes up directly underneath 9 of Swords. This isn't all in your head, Scorpio. I think you know this already. Something very tragic may have happened within the family that is not being talked about. Something very tragically may have happened to you without your consent, or kind of without your input even. It was like, why is this happening to me now? Why are you doing this? Some of you may be with a Leo, or also maybe in your family who's very dominant, or could actually be two family members that are like that. Oh, Lord. It's just not working. Oh, Scorpio. Here's the thing, right? At any time, at any stage, a person can change. Change who they are, change what they're doing with their lives, change who they love or want to be with, change location, start anew. At any point, someone can change and rewire their personality, be better than what they are. But I feel like this is like fight. I think you felt like this as well, where it's like fighting a losing battle. It's like you can say all this stuff to these people, your family or whoever you deem to be your family, until you are blue in the face, and it is not going to change a thing. Honestly, I'm tapping into them, and the only thing that they're willing to give me is that everything is fine. Everything is fine. Everything is fine. And there's something about that. There's a certain madness attached to that. The repetitive, everything is fine. No, it's fine. No, everything is fine. It's like, and I feel like Scorpio, you're like, who are you kidding? Everything's not fine. Can we please fix this? And you're getting the brunt of, it's like you're taking on their unwillingness to speak the truth, because you're the only one that really can or really wants to and sees it for what it is. And in turn, then you're kind of getting a backlash. Like people feel like they're turning their back on you. This card is so fake to me. And you've kind of, I think you've taken the time out to accumulate and gather your thoughts and opinions on this. So what I want to say to you is you're actually very clear with your perspective. You are very, very clear. Now, are you very insightful anyway, being the sign that you are? Absolutely. But things are crystal clear to you. Like looking out a freaking window. You can see it all happening. You know how people are going to orchestrate things. But it's where you go from here that will make a difference for you. Sometimes you have to be very individualistic about this, I think, about where you want to go from here. I just keep hearing, everything's fine, we're all good, this is really good. No, and you're like, what are you talking about? This is why you feel like the black sheep, because I feel like you're the only one that's willing to stand up and say, we are broken, we need to fix this. And you just want someone on your side, and it just isn't working. This can also be two people here, whoever it is in your family or friends, you know, who is just putting their head in the sand here and throwing themselves into their work here. And you're like, can we just, hello, hi, yeah, hi, it's Scorpio again. Can we just take a moment to fix this? And it's like, their madness is increasing your madness. It's like, you're like, this is, but it's not even your madness. It's their insanity is being pushed upon you, and you're like, I'm the only one that sees this clearly, crystal clear. You're the one here out of the murky water with all them. They're all down here. They're all like, oh, that's how it is. You've pulled yourself up by yourself, looked down upon things like an aerial view, and said, and got the full picture. Because that's what you wanted. You wanted a clear perspective. That's what you got. So this is going to be a bit rough on you with family and friends, but I kind of feel like you're going to walk away from this. And I think something's going to help you, and that will be the wheel here with Archangel Michael. The time of positive change, a situation suddenly moves forward, fortune is on your side. As I said, you felt very individualistic here. You will go solo from here. There's no doubt in my mind. You're well able for this now. I know you don't really want to have to, though. You don't always want to have to be the solo journey woman or journey man. But you have to in this scenario. You just got to let this be for now, whatever it is. Because I'll tell you now, Scorpio, you will drive yourself insane trying to fix this. And you alone can't fix this. And quite fairly and honestly, it shouldn't be up to you just to fix this. No, it shouldn't be. That is unfair. But they're so in the deep with this, they can't even see. They don't want to see either. Like for some of you, maybe one or two of your family members might be alcoholics as well, or maybe you feel may abuse alcohol too much. They're just kind of drowning in it, you know. Could be another addiction as well. But this wheel is coming in and it's pushing you forward by yourself. It's actually pulling you out of that scenario. It's saying, look, the minute you decide to walk away and let this be, even for now, for them to gain some sort of perspective, because maybe even you saying this isn't right, maybe that's not helping them either. It's all very toxic at the moment. And so the wheel's like, get on board, quick, get on, we're going, quick, move. It's coming for you. So you may feel slightly defeated with all of this and still hold a level of worry, but I think the best thing for you is to extract yourself out of this scenario, gain your sanity again, right? Get it all intact. And then when it's ready, or when you're ready to come back to it, then I would deal with it. You have to be at your best, I think, for this, because this is tough on you. It's very tough on you. Hi, Scorpio. Now I'm going to do your love reading for January 2018. I know this is completely a different visual setup here, but I had to split your reading in two. So I said I'd do that and I'd compile the two readings together for you, okay? So it might look a bit funny. Don't worry, it's still legit. Okay, Scorpio singles for your love life. Scorpios, how are you getting on in your love life? Some people give Scorpio such a bad rap, and I'm like, but I love them. I love Scorpios, and I love Scorpio moons. I love them. You guys are so deep. Jesus. I think that's why. It's because it's so... I have my moon in Leo, so it's the complete opposite to me. Do you know that way? And I sometimes fly high in the sky, but you guys have this ability to delve into the depths, and I'm like, I love that. I love you guys. I love you guys. I have so much love. Look at this. Rose quartz. Break a window with this bad boy. I won't though, because that's not love. This is love. And I want to make sure you get all the love this month. And also that's illegal and just wrong for many different reasons. I can see it now. Tarot reader frustrated with life throws rose quartz through window. Jailed for 2 years. I bet you it would be something as well, like 2 years. Tarot reader says the cards made me do it. Sorry, I'm running away at myself. Oh, you get 2. All right, singles. Hey now, how's it going? To clarify. I feel like, should I even give you one to clarify here? Because you get 2. Goats. Cards are tight. They've been loosey-goosey up to this point, so when they get tight, and it feels like, oh, the person I'm doing the reading for is feeling a bit not happy about things. Let's have a look. Shanae. So, oh, Scorpio, if you ever hear me say Shanae, okay? If you're not from Ireland and you don't know this, Shanae means that's it in Irish, okay? That's it. So Shanae. So you can adopt that. If you ever hear me say that. Shanae, that's it. We're good. Good to go. Let's pick random. Random. You're peeking out at me there, okay. And you. Lovely. Now, singles love. Singles love. This is interesting. Oh. Aries had this for the start of their one. Right, so, unrequited love. Now, there's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. Well, good, because it's singles and we don't want someone that won't love us. Okay, next. Love yourself first. Better, that's what we want. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. And your last 2 cards that you got together was just honeymoon. Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together and stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. Right, singles, straight up. Some of you have either just come out of a relationship or a romantic encounter with someone, or actually I feel like you've been seeing someone for a number of months, 4 to 5 to 6 months. I keep saying 4 though, that's a big thing for some of you, or even longer, years, but it was never fully cemented with the label of relationship. So you could have been seeing someone and you felt that you were giving your all to it, like it was a relationship, but they never called it that. Or maybe even you never called it that. But I feel like, yeah, it could be you equally as much, Scorpio. That was like, do you know what, I'm not feeling this. I think you kind of just went for the ride. You enjoyed it, it was fun, it was nice. You had a lot of fun. Oh my. Scorpio had, and I'm not just saying that because people regard you as a sexual sign. No, I don't do that. I don't want to generalize, but I feel like you had a lot of fun with this person. But maybe it was more so you that was like, this isn't romantic. This is just the good times. See you later. Because she's kind of pulling her hand away slightly. She's ready to walk out the door, and he's like, but will you stay? Will you stay? And you're like, no. Okay, thanks very much. Let's just clarify. It is you. I knew it was you. The Fool card, Major Arcana. 0, the Fool, the Loner. Well, one of my loner cards anyway, but for a really good reason. The Fool is someone that's just like, takes life by the jugular. Very different words flew into my head there, and I was like, pick wisely, Eriu, pick nice ones. The jugular. And it's just like, I'm just going to go for it. I don't really kind of care where this leads me. This is also about starting all the way back to the beginning with regards to love. So whoever this was, you did, or you are cutting them off in January, Scorpio, and you're going, goodbye, look, I'm much happier by myself. Freedom. And this is also about taking a leap of faith. So some of you may have been, if this like it was a relationship or was it just kind of more of a sexual thing or friends with benefits or whatever, you're kind of just like, yeah, I'm done, but I'm happy now to just kind of go out there and just see what happens. I'm happy to be singular for a while. Now this may not be all of you, but if this is something that you're involved in, you're happy either way to be coming out of this. Sun is shining. He's holding a white flower here, which like symbolizes hope and purity, but he's ready to jump off the cliff, and he knows either way he's good. He's everything he needs. He's everything he needs in this backpack. Modern day would be backpack or even fanny pack, but I don't know, who wears fanny packs? I don't know. I know they're fashionable, but like really who does wear these fanny packs? Anyway, if you do, good on you. I just don't think it would suit me. Anyway, your second card, love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. Now for some of you coming out of this, you may be going, either you want a new kind of beginning in love, you're like, I'm ready to see new people, who's up, take a ticket, get in the queue. And then others of you are just going like, do you know what, I just want to be by myself for a while, because this may have been good, but it wasn't fulfilling. And maybe you're thinking, maybe I need to kind of look at what I really want in a relationship, or maybe I need to explore myself first properly in these other relationships and learn a bit more about me, starting again at 0. So you're doing that by loving yourself first. And so whatever this was may have taken some of the love out of you. As I say, kind of your love tank was bled dry nearly. And you're like, you know what, I'm going to give a bit more back to me. Take care of yourself, Scorpio. I just nearly said Cancer there, which is interesting. So I don't know if some of you were involved with the Cancer or not, but I keep mixing up the signs, and it's not because I don't know who I'm reading for, it's because it's little Freudian slips. Maybe some of you Cancer, who knows, maybe that's a particular message to some of you. But the important message here is that you do take care of yourself first, and that you do little things that make you feel good, even romantically, like whatever it is, or things that make you feel in your divine power. Like even sexually, like whatever that is, just take care of yourself. Do these little things that you know will nurture you, and that you're kind of filling up your own love tank, which is what everybody should do. But at times we forget that. So maybe you've had a few people in the past, and maybe this kind of was like a rollover thing, maybe one after the other, or just this one that never really kind of got off the ground. Yes, the Hierophant. Now, the Hierophant, traditionally, if I look at this in a love reading, it's about marriage, straight up. Now, it's more importantly the priest, okay? It's about the institutions, and he governs all the institutions. I know I say priest, so we can talk about religious institutions, but we also talk about law, medical, financial, like all of that. He is all of that, but more importantly, he is the priest. He is the religious factor and image that is that represents all the religious institutions. Doesn't matter what your religion is, doesn't matter. And it's a major arcana, it's your second one, which is fantastic. So I think this is about you. All right, you're loving yourself again, or like loving yourself really properly this time, giving yourself a chance, really. That's what I'm hearing. But there's something quite divine in this for you, and maybe you're connecting with yourself in ways that you didn't connect with before, and maybe doing that, your spiritual growth is coming out of this more than you even realize. Scorpios are so freaking psychic. Oh my God, you guys, it's like someone's about to ring and the phone rings. You're kind of like this energy. You pick up on these wonderful things. And I think this time for yourself is actually so good for you. So good that your spiritual growth is kind of, yeah, I feel like you're just like this hot air balloon when it comes to it. It just gets bigger and bigger and grows higher and higher up in the sky. And yet this is beautiful, slow, almost slow motion to it. It's like your vibrations, it's like you're finally leveling yourself out now, vibrationally. And if there's any kind of turmoil or moments with these other people that knocked you kind of sideways or made you question things or whatever, it's like, ooh, your energies just rise. This is fantastic. Now your last two cards, honeymoon and stay optimistic. Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. Really? Honeymoon. Yeah, no, right, whatever. I don't really feel this honeymoon though. I feel like this is you just actually getting away. For some of you, the things that I said that you need to do for yourself could be that you need to just get away from it all, Scorpio. You need a break. And it means that you need to leave somewhere geographically for a certain amount of time. And that's what you do. Float off into the sunset, take care of yourself in that way, give yourself that gift. And then for others, no, I'm sorry, I just feel like you're this big lone wolf, Scorpio, and you're probably not wanting me to say that to you, but I can't help but say it to you. Because that's what I feel like it is, and I honestly feel like it's good though for you. I know you've got to stay optimistic about your love life here. And this is about, for me, it's like offering yourself up to someone or offering yourself up to a scenario and opening yourself up to love. I'm kind of going, this is a part of me. I'm giving this to you. Unless I take it quite literally, and there's some of you that do go away. As singles are like, need a break, book it, I'm gone. Actually do find a holiday romance. Let's check. Oh no. Nine of Swords. So, Nine of Swords, Swords energies, Aquarius, Gemini and Libra, thought, communication, truth and logic. And really importantly in this particular card for me, memories. These are all the words that have hurt you, all the things that have been said to you, replaying again and again and again and again on repeat in your head. And what it does is keep you up at night. This is a massive insomnia card if you can't already tell. But the person sitting up in bed, it's dark behind them, it signifies it's nighttime, and one after the other these thoughts come in, creep in and upset this person. So I'm not a big fan of this card. To be quite honest, it's one of my least favourite ones. Or desirable ones even. This is coming in to clarify this to you. Well, this to me is interesting. Maybe some of you are struggling to be optimistic about your love life. But this doesn't feel quite right to me. Something's going on with you at the end here, and I want to know what it is. I want to know. Do tell. Tell, Scorpio. Yeah, actually, you know what cards I need? Okay, let's level it out. Spirit universe and spiritual family, and I'm asking you now to give guidance to Scorpio with these particular cards because something is going on with them there and they need the proper guidance. Please give them the guidance on this, because they were flying high and now they're and now they're at conflict and everything's all good. So show me what it is. Show me what it is, please. Please show me what it is. Oh, right, okay. What's going on? Alright guys, so you got 3 cards for this. You got the Wheel of Fortune, the Seven of Swords and the Judgment card. So what's contributing to like this weird conflicting energy where you've got like stay optimistic, but then you're actually really struggling to because something that's happened in the past to you, and that's deceit. I know that can be very general, or it's like, oh sure, anyone could say that, but you have the Seven of Swords here, and that's all about deception. That's all about somebody getting away with something. They haven't been flawless though. This is the thing. They leave 2 swords here. They take 5 and they leave 2. Silly buggers. They shouldn't have done that, because whatever it was that deceived you, and that's what's keeping you up here at night, they weren't flawless with it. You copped onto it. It may have just bypassed you, whatever it was. I keep hearing hotel room. Hotel room. Hotel. What is that? Parade. Okay, I'm getting different words. Parade. On the parade. Hotel room. On the parade. What's that? What is that? On the parade. A certain hotel on the street? This sounds very odd. But normally my odd stuff is the most accurate stuff. Somebody may have left you high and dry with regards to staying in a hotel room on the parade or on the strip. On the street. And it's like they were gone, they just left. What the frig? And you thought it was all good. Interesting. Now you've got the Wheel of Fortune and Judgment here. Oh, Scorpio singles. Is this part of your unrequited love thing? The Wheel of Fortune, I keep hearing as it went way too fast. It went way too fast. Oh, way too fast. Even for you, went way too fast. And this person kind of took a piece of you almost. Or got the better of you. This is interesting, Scorpio. Whatever this was, which is contributing to kind of you trying to stay optimistic about your love life, know that that was really worth it, because you have the Judgment card here. You needed to go through this. You needed to peel back the layers of yourself and reveal yourself. Even if you revealed yourself with this particular person and it didn't work out, that was what you needed to do. That was a major life lesson to you. Because whoever that was, you went at their speed. You didn't go at your own speed. No. And this is about you starting to listen to yourself a little bit more. And know that your inner judgment is solid. Wow, Scorpios. Those Scorpio singles, that's something else. That's another reading there, isn't it? That's another reading altogether. Scorpio singles, newly singled or about to be. Please reach out and put a comment if that makes sense to you. I keep hearing on the parade or on the strip. So that just makes me think of Vegas. It's like you had a trip planned for Vegas and then they came and then they fucked off again. That's very, guys, listen, that's very specific. If you've experienced that, you need to let me know. Put that in the comment section. Oh, weird, right? I'm very sorry if that did happen to you, but like, it was good for you. If you don't realise that now, you realise that in time. Oh my God, who was that person? Oh my God, they just think they are the shit. Getting away with it. I'm so smooth. I get away with it. Nobody can handle me. Nobody can catch me. Who is that? Oh my God. If you experience them, put them in the comment section below. Oh, they just think. And they think they're so cute as well. I keep seeing this person with this really like, I'm so cheeky grin. You know when people do that, it's like, I'm cheeky, I get away with it. It's like, no you don't. That's a mask. It's a mask. That just fell out there. Deception. Sorry. Someone's wearing a false mask. Yeah. Now you know, Scorpio. Now you know. But I'm so cute, right? No. Anyway, let's go into love reading for Scorpios who are coupled for January 2018. Let's rock it out for you. Sun, Moon and Rising. I am flying with these cards. Woo! What is going on? Alright, random. Pick it at your own. Oh, 2 again. Guys, what's going on with you lot? So let you know, if you see my shadow, hello, move back and forwards, because my camera only records 12 minutes at a time. And like, I just did a reading there for, who was it? Who did I do? Aries, and I was chatting away for 5 minutes by myself again. It's just so annoying. I don't know, I should really... It's actually a good camera. It's like a Canon 7D. It's a lovely camera, but just that is like real annoying. Anywho, enough of my technical problems. Let's check out couples. Couples, I'm flying here. What's going on? My energy's like pow, 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 pow. Pow, 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 pow. Oh, Lord. Well, it was just my imagination. All right, couples, Scorpios, how you getting on? Oh, lovely. Okay, it's all good. It's all good in the hood, guys. These two are lovely. Healing family issues, your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. Heart-to-heart conversations, honesty. I'm so sorry, without my glasses I can't see. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. Romantic feelings, your feelings are real and worth exploring. And soulmate, yes, this is your soulmate. That's a lovely card to end on. Okay, healing family issues. So, as we know, family dynamics are so different, and it really is a case-by-case basis. Some family dynamics are similar to others, but not one family is really ever the same as the other one. Some people get a really raw deal early in life with regards to family, and others just kind of are very lucky that they get a very good family structure around them and support system from the get-go. Whatever it is, whatever it was, and I know there can be some really damaging life experiences in family dynamics, and I would never ever excuse any of that. What I will say though is, for the regular ones, I guess, that we inherit from our parents, it's good to know 2 things. 1, they're only human, and 2, it does not come with a manual. And guaranteed, if you don't have kids, and you're looking to have kids, you'll probably experience the same problems they did, or even more so, because the world that we're in now is so far advanced. And to keep children secure and safe, it's such a hard, and like, parents have it so hard. And if you're a parent watching this, you know yourself, that's like your perspective completely changed when you had your kids, and you're like, I get it now. I get what my mum and dad are on about. Also, it's about, as well for me, when this comes up, when families split and children feel like they're caught in between one or the other. What do you do? So there are things in your family, and your family issues, they're there, but you need to start healing them, Scorpio. If you don't have this, for your couples, that's good. Hang on, because there's more to come. But I'll say, for those who are feeling this, I keep hearing resentment, and I don't know why I keep hearing it. Why you give me resentment? Lack of love. Some of you may be resenting a parent that you felt didn't give you enough love. Interesting, right? Or it's that they didn't see you, they didn't pay enough attention to you. Whatever it is, whatever the issue is at hand, it's time for you to kind of forgive and heal, because it's affecting your love life a little bit. Let me see how. Oh, well now, who is this? This is the 7 of Swords again. What are you doing here? You're not supposed to be here. This is a love reading. Just had him for singles. Didn't like him. Still don't like him. Don't want him here. But hey, he's here now, so we'll have to deal. So whatever this is about deceit in the family, or you feel that you've been deceived by someone within the family dynamic, and it's taken a long time for you to try and even get over it. I feel like some of you don't even talk to this family member anymore. You're like, I don't want to know. Forget about it. You're done. I'm done with you. I'm cutting you off completely. Now, this person may not be the best person in the world. I mean, what they did was pretty... I don't. I have a lot of profanities going around my head now, so I'm just trying to not pick one of them. I'm going to say they're less than desirable sort of human being. And when I say human being, for some of you, I use that term loosely. You know, you're like, where's your humanity? That's what I'm feeling. Where's your empathy as a person? You wouldn't treat a dog like this. You know, I'm kind of hearing that. That's for some of you. Whatever this is, whoever this is, and you've cut them out of your life, that's fine. That's good. But you kind of need to heal what's actually really happened. And for some of you, this may be heart to heart conversations. I don't really feel, it could be for some of you with them, but because this is your love life, I'm going to say it's like open up to your partner a bit more about this, because they may know something's going on, but you are not saying anything. They're like, talk to me, open up to me, tell me what this is. Like, why do you stop when I talk about this person, or why do you stop when we get to this point in the relationship? And you just go, mute. I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it. This is urging you to talk about it. 8 of Pentacles. Don't throw yourself away in your work, Scorpio. Don't avoid it because you're like, I'm too busy, I can't right now. I'm too busy, I can't right now. I'm too busy, I can't right now. This is about building things up and having built a lovely kind of reservoir of wealth. But for me, I'm hearing excuses right now. Talk about it later, talk about it later. I can't, I'm driving. I'm in work, I'm working late. And it's you being very singular. You need to open up to your partner about this, because they may not be dealing with your relationship the best way they know how, because they haven't got all the information. That's what I'll say to you. But I see some of you just throwing yourself in your work there. Throwing yourself in it. Ooh, don't want to talk about it. See you later. Love you, bye. Bye. But what is involved in this relationship anyway? Hang on. Sorry, for some of you also, it could be that you've worked really hard as well on your relationship to this point, and you think it's quite good, but you need to work on this more. Apart from some of you that may have excuses, you need to work a bit more on this. The amount of work that you put into your actual work is the work you'll need to put into your love life. And you're good to go. And I say that as well because you've got romantic feelings and soulmate here. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. Yes. Yes. Because whatever happened with the family thing, that's very much you on your own there. But the heart-to-heart conversations, the two of you, romantic feelings is the two of you, your soulmate is the two of you. Look, they're here to stay. They're here to stay. Allow them to support you and love you in different ways, and that is listening to your story. And if you've had any questions as to whether or not this was your soulmate, or you should stay with them, or really, any questions like that, the answer is yes, Scorpio. They are. There's no two ways about it. Take the time. Let's check you here. And you could possibly see this person as your king or queen, and could be King of Swords like energy. It could be really, do you know what it is? Thank you for coming up with this. It could be because they're like chitty chat, chit chat, chat. Talk to me, tell me all about you, tell me all about your life. I want to know, I love you, tell me all about it. Talk, verbal. And you're like, whoa, that's not necessarily how I work. Yeah, I get it, have heart-to-heart conversations, but... And they're like, but there's something holding you back. Why won't you open up? Why don't you talk to me? King of Swords now. It's lovely. It's a lovely energy. For me, it's normally an Aquarius. But I'm leaning on more so the Gemini. Could be for some of you. Again, doesn't mean that that's your particular star sign that you're involved with. But somebody who embodies these traits of being really communicative and also very diplomatic and kind of regal in themselves. I think that's what you quite like about them. They may be slightly different to you, and that's why you're getting this. Are they? Do they? Are we really? Does it still work after all this time? Or it's only new? I mean, are they? Yes, they are your soulmate. Yes, this doesn't pop up for just everyone. Yes. So, I quite like this person. I mean, they mightn't be as emotional as you, or tapped into their emotions as strongly as you are, but they kind of have their own strength, and at times they may seem a bit wishy-washy, or airy-fairy. You're like, how did I seem to fall in love with this sort of person? Because this is not who I thought I'd be with, and that's okay. But they have their own strength that I think will benefit you. The strength of dialogue, the strength of reasoning, the strength of conversation, which is what you need. And there's something quite healing about that for you, Scorpio. Maybe you need that in this time. Ah, my darlings. This has been your life reading for January 2018. If you dig what I do, please like and subscribe and leave a comment, especially the singles with that 7 of Swords. I want to know who that is. What is going on there on the strip? Did someone have a problem in Vegas? That's what I want to know. If you did, let me know. Jesus, I'm dying to know. Yes, if you need further guidance and would like a personal reading, my email is at the end of this video and below this video. You can email me directly and I'll email you my service list and my price list as well. I do Skype readings. I Skype all over the world, and I also do video readings as well. So it's your choice, whichever one you like. What else Scorpio needs to know? I seem to have just like lost all dialogue at the end of these videos now. I don't think there's anything else you need to know. Other than you're awesome. You're doing great. A few hiccups here and there. January's okay. Scorpio, say your lovely, sassy self. I love you all dearly. To my old subscribers, again, thank you for being here with me. To my new subscribers, delighted you tuned in. Hopefully I'll see you next February. And until then, have a beautiful January. Take care. Bye-bye.